starting Accutane, facing a crazy purge, being covered in pus-filled pimples, made me realize a scary chance of ending up with serious scars. But I dived into research mode and managed to prevent them from developing. Let me tell you how I did it. So hello and welcome back to the Accutane series. In today's video, we're jumping into part 3 of focusing on scars. I'll cover 2 main questions. First, did I opt for any professional treatments? Yes, no, and why? Second, which specific products made a huge difference for me? The actual products. Let's go. Let me answer question number 1 for you. Did I opt for any professional procedure or treatment by a dermatologist? Short answer, no. I didn't undergo any professional treatment or procedure by a dermatologist. And that's why. So during my Accutane therapy, I remember I was constantly worrying about my scars. Like seriously, week 2, I think even week 1, making my research on professional treatments, procedures, active ingredients. What can I do? I just immediately Googled it. However, over time, I shifted my focus. I began taking monthly pictures to really track my progress. Because when you look at yourself every single day, you don't really see the progress. Make a comparison from photo to photo, and that helps you to see, okay, wow, it really works. Witnessing my skin healing gradually, I experienced a unique feeling of relief. I wasn't in pain for the first time in years. I touched my skin without any sort of discomfort by the end of the therapy. My concerns reduced to just hyperpigmentation and redness. I can remember myself so well sitting on my desk, and I was just done with my whole therapy. I reflected on the past years. The honest truth is I didn't trust any procedure, any treatment enough to risk upsetting my skin again. I truly just did all the things I shared with you in the past 2 videos. What's also part of the journey is to just have occasional trial and errors. And since my skin is super sensitive, super reactive, does not like a lot of things, trial and error really became my friends, and it was super worth it. Do I regret never opting for a professional treatment by a dermatologist? No. There was just no procedure that was worth it for me to take the risk of upsetting my skin again, so that's why I didn't do it. Alright, let me answer question number 2. Which specific products have made a significant difference in improving my scars? I'm not even able to express how much I love these products. Number 1, Hydrocolloid Patches. So the first product I want to recommend is an OG. It's by Hero, the original Mighty Patch Pimple Patches. Super clear, kind of invisible, and they stick very well to the skin. My second product recommendation is by CosRx, Pimple Patch Clear Fit Master Patch. They're also just hydrocolloid, and they're not too expensive, but super effective. Always a go-to. Let me go further to sunscreen. Actually, the next video I will upload are my ultimate holy grail products in category sunscreen for the face. But to give you at least like 2 or 3 recommendations at this point. First recommendation, this one here. It's by La Roche-Posay. It is the Anthelios UV Immune 450 Plus Ultimate Protection Ultra Long UVA. And the second product recommendation I have is the little sister from this product. It is also by La Roche-Posay, obviously. It's the Anthelios UV Immune 450 Plus Invisible Fluid. Both like monsters when it comes to UVA protection. That's what we want. This is maybe more for the summery kind of vibe, like when you're sweating a lot and you want something that is not too heavy on the skin. This is fantastic. This one is more for the winter time because it really is a heavier hydrating cream. Both of them are legit. Always repurchase them. I have a review online on this one, and if you want to check it out, I will just put the link right into the description box down below. Body sunscreen, my ultimate OG. I love this one. It is by Hatomugi. It is a Japanese sunscreen. I love it because it comes with a pump, SPF 50 plus, PA++++, the UV Milky Gel. This one, if you ever can get your hands on it, I think this is superior to any other body sunscreen I've ever tried from the European market. Worth it because it's so lightweight. So in my previous video, I mentioned that Azelaic Acid is one of my favorite active ingredients. I gotta say, I've experimented with a lot of different products here. And although Azelaic Acid itself is really easy to tolerate for a bunch of people with different issues, formulation really matters. The concentration of Azelaic Acid in different products also varies significantly. For example, you have typically something between 10% and 20%. It's also really important to note that you need at least 10% to really get the results you want from Azelaic Acid. If you see a product that has less than 10%, it usually does not really work. And by the way, it takes like 4 to 8 weeks till you see some actual results. So be a little patient. Okay, the first product is the one I love the most. It is by Ceramides. This product can be prescribed as a really lightweight lotion. It contains 15% azelaic acid, 1% colloidal oatmeal, and 1% carbon carnosine. It reduces redness significantly for me. The next one is by Paula's Choice. It is the 10% Azelaic Acid Booster. This has 10% azelaic acid, so it's already active and effective. This is an oil-free kind of gel cream. It is lightweight and nice in texture. Alright, so in part 2 I also mentioned that if you're dealing with a really pus-filled pimple at the moment, you can consider using benzoyl peroxide as a spot treatment. And I have consistently used the Benzac Spots Treatment by Galderma. Always use the 5% version. More than enough. It calmed down the pimple, but it didn't piss off my skin. Alright, let's move on. So I already told you that I don't really get along with BHA and AHAs, and that's why I got stuck with PHA. There are two that stand out for me. I always see myself spending my money again and again on these products. Both products are by Neostrata. The first one is the Hydration and Replenishment PHA Facial Cleanser with 4% PHA. This is such a game changer. A game changer! I always implement this in my PM skincare routine. So what I do is I use an oil-based cleanser, and when my skin is still damp, I gently massage just a pea size of this product into my skin. I allow this product to work for like a full minute. No strip feeling. The second product I want to recommend is also by Neostrata, and it is the Restore Bionic Face Cream with 12% PHA. After waking up in the morning, my skin was just soft and plump. Let's move further with one of my favorite ingredients of all time. Well, I would say it's my absolute number one. Ceramides. So my favorite ceramide product is by Ceramide. It is the ceramide treatment with 3% ceramides, along with 1% cica and 1% Accutane. Fantastic ingredient to soothe your skin. And the second product I want to recommend, if you can get your hands on this one, it is by Numbuzin. It's the number 2 cica cream. 1% ceramides. It is so hydrating. It is fantastic. And the price point is really good. Let's talk about the last topic. Retinoids. I decided to make a full video on this, like how I incorporated them into my skincare routine, baby step by baby step, without causing any sort of irritation. I know that using retinoids, implementing retinoids into your skincare routine can be quite complex too, because there's so many information out there, and it also was for me quite a jungle. It's just too much right now for this video, but I'm going to tell you which 2 products are really outstanding for me at this point, because I promised so. So the first one is also by Ceramide, and it is called their Clinical Vitamin A High Concentrated Vitamin A Treatment. This product contains key ingredients like 5% grain active retinoid, 0.3% retinol, and on top of that 0.1% retinol. So this product is really packed and so effective. Whenever I have a pimple and it leaves like a superficial scar, it really does a great job in fading it a little bit faster. And the second product I really love is an OG for me. It is by Aven, the Retinoid 0.1 Intensive Cream. I never had bad reactions with this one, and it's just so gentle on my skin. This was the one I started with in the first place. Alright, you've made it. If you decide to try any of these products I've mentioned, please let me know what your experience was. And if you want to know what kind of moisturizers you need to try in your life because they're just outstanding, check out EP7. So we're gonna see each other in the next one. Bye!